Hey everyone, it's Sensei Arthur here, and we are going to work on something called double front kick this week. We're going to do the elbow face cover, and we're going to do hammer strike. So those are the three techniques we'll work on, and just practice those throughout the week. And at the end of the week, shoot a video doing the techniques individually separate so we can see your technique. Try to do at least 10 of each, okay? If something has a different angle, like the hammer strike, you could show me that in 2 times or 3 times in each direction. So don't get overwhelmed by it, just try your best. All right, so the first thing we're going to work on is the double front kick. So the double front kick is really a chamber with another chamber in the front kick. You can do it with 2 kicks, but at first it starts with just raising your chamber up and switching your chamber. So we're going to work on that as an exercise. So first what you'll do is you'll pick your leg up, okay? Pick it up, and you're going to hop up with this knee and switch them. So boom, we've done this in class where you do this on the bag sometimes for balance training, but you're just switching the chamber. Now, if you get wobbly, okay, I'll do this on purpose. If you switch and go, try to find your balance. And the way you do that is bend this knee some more, squeeze your belly tight, and keep your pelvis tilted if you can. If not, squeeze your belly, bend this knee a little bit. So if I go here and I'm wobbly, see, I go down, I crunch my abdominal muscles, and I bend this knee. That helps me keep my stability. And if you do that from the beginning, it helps, okay? So once you have the switching part, I would say do that a little bit where you're just switching. Don't run in place, switch and hold it for 1 second to 3 seconds, and then do it again on the other side. And keep doing that until you feel really comfortable. Make sure you're not on a slippery floor or a slippery rug. And then the switching part goes this way. You're here, you switch, kick, switch, kick, switch, kick. Okay? That's how you do it in sections. And then when you're ready, you're going to try to just go pick it up, switch and kick. So you go, okay, and put it down, and then the advanced way, which you don't have to do, is when you go that way. It's 2 front kicks. But that one is advanced and you don't have to do that or submit that. At least do the switching knees and then the switch kick and then all together. All right? The next thing is hammer strike. Now hammer strike is really like you're swinging a hammer. You're not necessarily hitting with the bottom all the time. Hammer strike can hit with this surface of the hand, right? Or it can hit with the flat front 4 finger knuckles, this way. Okay, so sometimes you're actually moving it like you're swinging an actual hammer. If I swing a hammer, my hand goes like this. My wrist does the work, okay? So, and sometimes if you hit a hammer and you're hammering a nail, you're doing your wrist that's bent up here. So there's different directions I can swing this hammer, right, when we're talking about the hammer strike. So hammer strike, we're going to think of it as, first we're going to start from like a head block. We're going to hammer strike to the side, go back to head block. Hammer strike to the front. My wrist is bent down, this way, okay? Then I'm going to hammer strike across. Then I go here and I hammer strike back. So my wrist is now bent that way. Then I do the other side. Hammer strike to the side, hammer strike to the front, hammer strike across. This is not the blocking cover here, with my wrist twisting, right? Right now, I'm straightening my arm a little more and I'm hitting, it's like a sideways punch almost, okay? With this side, and then hammer strike backwards. Again, focusing on those 4 knuckles, the four fingers and bones, and these knuckles hitting that way, boom, like a sideways punch. So it's not a back fist when we go this way, it's a sideways hammer fist, okay? So do it in the directions, to the side from the top, to the front, across, and back, and the other one is down. So you can do hammer strike all the way down if you need to, using the top of the front of your hand as well. It's a little different than low block, which has a side angle to it. This is dropping straight down. That's your hammer strike technique. So take your time. Don't hit anything, please. I just want to see your wrist action working in the motions. You don't have to hit anything. If you were going to use a target, if somebody was going to hold it, I would say blow up a balloon that's not going to pop, right? That you can hit, or a pillow could be okay. But this is not for hitting hard surfaces, okay? So a pillow is probably the best thing. This technique is used for striking all the soft, meaty parts on somebody's arm when they're attacking you. So whether they're trying to push you, or punch you, or grab you, our defense is an offensive attack at their attack, right? That's what we do in Muay Thai. So we use these things as counter strikes to the limbs, to the soft parts of the arm. And if anybody's ever gotten hit and got a frog or a Charlie horse, and you know that hurts. So you're thinking about using this hammer motion. It could be the pinky knuckle. knuckle, it could be the front knuckle, it could be the index knuckle, it could be the wrist. I can use the wrist so the hammer is going past. Any of that to strike the soft meat on the arm when somebody's attacking you. It's a very effective defensive technique that we use in Mute, so you can practice that on a pillow. If your parents are holding it, they say it's okay. But if not, you just do it in the air. Last thing is going to be the elbow face cover. It's pretty simple. You guys are already probably experts at this, even though you don't know yet. The first part is you're going to bring your arm up, and you just cover your face like you're going to sneeze, and that's it. So just like this. The only difference is don't sneeze, okay, and don't put your head down. So what you want to do is you want to cover this part of your face. So from your top of your nose, around your jaw, okay, and the sides of your neck. And that is a very vulnerable, vital area on the human body. This whole area has a lot of vital spots, what we call in martial arts vital spots, so spots that affect the rest of the body and can cause unconsciousness and things like that, like your jaw is essential, your nose for smelling, your jaw for tasting, your teeth for chewing, your neck for blood flow. All this stuff is very dangerous if you get hit there, okay? So this motion protects it. And I don't just put my hand up and sneeze, like some people sneeze and there's a space in their elbow. I'm actually gonna put my mouth closed in the fold and squeeze my jaw with my arms, okay? Almost like I'm giving myself a tight hug. Now, don't hurt yourself, but don't have your arm loose, because if somebody hits your arm, it can still hit you and it's like getting hit. But if you close it on there and do this, okay, you don't feel it, okay? So, and it also puts the hard part of your arm outside, so if something hits that, it hurts their hand again. It puts the elbow in front like a shield, right? Where if they hit that, it hurts their hand as well. So it's just a way of you to protect yourself. Now you don't hold this there and walk around like this. This is something that goes in later as a motion in between moves when you might be open, okay? But it's a good defensive way to protect your jaw, neck, nose, and mouth. So you cover your nose and your mouth and squeeze. The only thing, you cannot punch my eyes here. If you try to, you'll end up hitting my forehead. So there's a slight tilt to the chin, not a head down, slight tilt to the chin, cover that, okay? Those are your 3 techniques. Work on that, and then next week, we're gonna put them together in a sequence. It's just, you'll do the sequence and the moves together just to make it kind of fun to practice it that way. This week, you just do them isolated. Submit those videos, work with your instructor over the weekend. And again, everybody, please stay healthy, stay safe, and enjoy the nice weather. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.